So the first thing is making sure you got a subscription. The big reason is if you got the pro, for real, you got a copyright. Like, you got your copyright shit. If you create anything and you do not have either a pro or a Premiere plan, you can't post or use that shit. Like, Suno owns the rights to your shit. So don't create nothing unless you do that. If you plan on using it, if you're just doing it to fuck around, it's cool, but it also gives you hella features. It gives you a lot of shit. So the big thing, like, bro, you can see we went through and we created fucking, like, I got, but I'm sitting at like 192 last I checked. So you can do however many versions of whatever you want to make, but then you can publish it. So like with what I got published. All right, so the dope shit is two ways you can do it. You can either upload a file you already got. So if you're starting with like a WAV or a MP3, that's the easiest way to do it. And it's going to get you the best shit because it's going to pull in your lyrics. It'll pull in all of that. So create. You can type in a prompt. I ain't created nothing with a fucking prompt. I think I did one thing with a prompt. I actually think. So I know I made the beat. Here it goes. So I did the Sin City trailer is what I did. So all I did for this was put this in. So I was trying to make that little trailer that I did for the Sin City intro. So I put trap, brooding, thriller, horrorcore, gangster rap, melodic, whatever. Not rock, country, emo, pop, K-pop, techno. Like, I wanted that fucking sound. So made this joint just to have something to put on the little trailer. The trailer for the movie. Didn't even have a song or nothing for it, but when you create something, it gives you like multiple versions, so you can tweak shit. Then from there, I went to create. Some of this you'll see if you got like pro, but this one I usually do. I got it on here. There we go. I usually do remix, edit, and do a cover. It say cover, but it'll create like whatever else you want to do. So it'll give you the ability to put some lyrics on there. You can generate lyrics. Generate lyrics however you want to do it. You can write your own lyrics. And then you can add styles or change styles. So it'll give you little things you can add here. For this, I added whatever I added. So I think I mostly just put some lyrics. I had to create some lyrics. I think I took like a ChatGPT from the video itself and kind of gave it like the vibe I was going for. Told it the vibe I was going for. And this is actually what created the first persona. So the personas are dope. It gave me 2 different versions of it, which it always does. But the style, so I kept the style in here. So the style was still trap, brooding, thriller, horrorcore, gangster rap, melodic. Weirdness, it can do some crazy shit. Like sometimes they don't even focus, like they don't even stay on track. I got songs where I got full lyrics and they start scatting and like freestyling in the middle of it, or just saying shit that ain't even words, like when Kanye be recording. Style influence goes based off of what's in the style. So like if you start doing personas, when you start doing personas, it'll automatically populate this styles thing based on that person's persona. So the easiest thing to do, let's just start from this one, because this one don't got a persona on it. So it's the same song. Let me see how different it is. So back in the library, that's Neon Jungle, the second version. So we'll create a persona off of that. Bro, they be wildin'. So click this, create, make a persona. So we're gonna call this fucking, I ain't got no name for it. What I do is I'll create all of the backstory, everything about that person and shit before, number one, before I make the song, but before I make the persona. We gonna call this Justina. You could throw in a avatar. I don't use Suno to create none of this shit because a lot of times it costs. I think you get like $2,500 if you do pro. So this gonna be Justina. And what it's gonna do, so it basically took the style from here, and now if we take any song, it'll change it to that style. So where I was sending you stuff earlier where it's like completely different vibes. So for instance, this is $1 Million Dream. I think this is the original. Yeah, this is the original. So what I do is I did one for Lyrica Lust to see what it sounded like for her. That's the original Neon Jungle Scream. It's got that crazy sound to it, like, and it'll create two of them like that. That's fire. I ain't gonna lie, that's fire. Now the homie Jace gonna throw the saxophone on anything, bro. That's the crazy part. It's gonna be a whole nother thing if he get on it. So like with some hip hop shit, he gonna make some different shit. I think that's fire, but and then Minerva's gonna do a mix. She almost always got Jace on there with the sax and some harps and shit. Her shit. It got his voice on it, which is always dope. So like he'll do the instrumental by himself. So what we gonna do is we gonna take Jace version. Yeah, that sound crazy. So we gonna go create. Actually, nah, we gonna go cover, and we are gonna overwrite the lyrics because that's looking at the Neon Dream stuff. So now, once you create a persona, you can add that persona to anything. So we can add Justina to it. And here's the dope part: these sliders is really what you can use to go however left field you want to go. So I might do, like, if you click create, it's going to create these two. Yeah. So if you click create, it's going to give you just some generic shit. 50% weirdness, 50% style influence. So let's just do it. And only 25% audio influence. So it's going to change from what he did. And it's going to be like her take on Jace's shit. Sometimes what I do, like if I want it to be the same, like if I barely want to change something, I'll up the audio influence. And if I take the style influence down, it's going to be like almost a direct copy of what it was. For a motherfucker like Justina, like I know that weirdness is going to be up, so we'll take the weirdness down. So I'll create two of those. And then we take the audio influence all the way down. And we're just going to let her go crazy with it. And we're going to leave the fucking weirdness right back in the middle. So we got 6 different versions of this song. And this is the 50-50. This is close to the original. And then this is like her crazy shit. So let's see what they sound like. The dope thing, Justin, is also change the voice. So like on that persona, you can add raspy voice, medium voice, light voice, heavy voice, Brooklyn accent, Spanish accent, whatever. So the style is like, the instrumental is always gonna be this, but then you can add that kind of fire. So this is where we went and fuck with the sliders. So that's what it give you normally. For this one, we kept the so really she's singing it, but everything else is mostly staying the same. You can even hear the twang in her voice. Second version of that. And these last two gonna be crazy. Bro, you can tell by the fucking logos. She's on a whole nother fucking path. So let's see how crazy this gets. What? So this sound like Neon City Jungles. Cause we up that style influence. So it's more like what she's used to doing. But you even hear it got the same keys as Neon City Jungle. So it's like, what you trying to do? Trying to make a whole theme album like that? Or is you just trying to have the person jump on there and sound like it a little bit? We'll shut a remix order down. And then publish it. The one thing I say, don't animate here, but if you put like an animated, any type of video cover art here, it'll make sure that it goes directly to hooks. So hooks is like their version of reels. So to help you discover, people will see your shit and hear it. Nah, it costs credits depending on what you're doing. So the reason I don't generate the cover art is like 100 fucking points if you generate it. Like, that's crazy. So now if I go to my library and I go to my personas, so this is like what it made for her. Like, I don't even know what that look. That look crazy. That look like some shit that'll get me banned. And then that's the other ones I got. But now when you go to it, you'll see the shit we based her persona off of, and then any public shit that you did off of this. So this is like that artist page. So for me, the way I'm running it is Council Gaming is the label, but this will be all the public songs for that person, and then you can make the whole shit public.
I got dollars on my mind and commas on my
and for the most part, that's it. You can keep remixing shit. The editor is crazy, bro. Like, I don't know how deep you got into, you can get stems, which is each individual drums, pianos, horns, synths, vocals, backing vocals is separate files so you can mix it. Like, this shit actually gets pretty fucking in depth with the editor. Like, if you ever had Fruit Loops, Reason, Acid Pro, fucking Pro Tools, any of that shit, like, I ain't saying it's that level, but I was surprised how much you can edit on this shit. Because you can fully rewrite lyrics. You don't have to rewrite your own music. But just like anything AI, it's only as good as what you put into it. So if you got some random notes on some shit, or what I do is I'll put the time in up front. I'll put the time in up front on each persona, who they are, what their backstory is, where they from, what their parents is, how they came up, all of that type stuff. Because when you, I'm gonna show you this real quick and then I'm gonna get to it. So this is intro, chorus. We can completely rewrite this chorus if we want. So like, you can create a different section, you can remake it, whatever. But the personas is, let me get back to that. Because with the personas, you get like 2,000 characters. But this kind of shapes like who they are and what they shit sounds like. So that description ain't really gonna do shit if you say she raps about pain from growing up in Troy, New York, then moving to Wisconsin. Brings a gritty urban edge to the country life. Favorite show is Yellowstone. Now, it's probably going to be a whole different sound when it creates some shit because it's taking into account that shit. So let's see what it come out like. JJ was popping, bro. Hey, I'm showing how to create some shit, bro, but we've been doing some shit, man. So next clip you do, next video you do, next stream you do, we got some sounds for you, bro. Some fire fucking sounds. All copyright free and shit too. What I'm looking for. All right, so we're going to do another song, Justin, and then we're going to jump off of here. This should be fire. This should actually be super fire. Let's see what it look like. I found original. Here we go. So we're going to redo this. This the original. Fuck it. Let's see how it sounds like. But this is where you will probably want to keep the audio influence high and the style closer to the mid. Oh, you know what? It just made an instrumental. Cause I took the lyrics out, I ain't generate them. I'm gonna just say I like this one better already. So now we can do some lyric generation. That's kind of fire, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Pillow Thoughts. Which one you want, Justin? Pillow Thoughts or Alone? When it's shorter like this, they do a lot of improvising and crazy shit in the middle. You will want some fucking Pillow Thoughts, bro. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Buck. That's kind of fire, bro. Hey, this Buck shit, bro. This Buck's persona.
Sometimes it's just hard to see.
That's kind of fire, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, man, that's it, Buck. Go crazy, bro. Like, and that was just in how long we been streaming? We've been streaming 30 minutes, like 15 minutes of that was just music before. That's in 20 minutes. We looking at 10 songs.